Our top story tonight, a Greenville man suspected of killing his wife is dead tonight.
Deputies say 24-year-old Damien Williams died after shooting himself during a standoff with police yesterday. That standoff happened just hours after deputies found his wife's body in their home in Greenville.
News 13's Darren Botello spoke with neighbors today and joins us live from our Greenville News Center. And Darren, what were they saying?
Frank, Tammy, at first neighbors say they didn't know what to think with such a massive police presence in their neighborhood over the weekend. But after finding out one of their neighbors was suspected of murder, well, now they're shocked. A Greenville County woman was shot to death in her house, and her husband became the prime suspect over the weekend.
It was a shock because I've seen her walk up and down the alley when the weather was warm with a child, and I see her go and wave at her when she goes to work in her car. Never knew anything like that was going on down there.
Lowa Lawrence says Allen Street became frenzied when county sheriff's deputies discovered 30-year-old Vanessa Williams with a gunshot wound to the head around noon on Saturday. But her 24-year-old husband, Damien, and their car were nowhere to be found.
From my perspective up here, all I saw was yellow tape and cars going down the alley and then being turned around. So it was a lot of spectator type thing, you know, once it got out.
Meanwhile, on Reagan Drive in Charlotte, Damien was held up inside a motel and would end up in a standoff with police once the missing car was spotted Saturday night. Deputies say the standoff finally came to an end with Damien's self-inflicted gunshot wound around 11 the next morning.
And eventually we did find out that there had been a death in the neighborhood. And kind of shocking because other than kids and young people walking that don't belong here and cars using the alleys cut through, why we just don't have, it's a quiet neighborhood.
We reached out to Charlotte Police for a comment on their investigation but did not hear back as of news time. Live in the Greenville News Center, Darren Botello, News 13.